Alright, let's do a quick first mag here. This is the Wilson Combat EDC X9S. I did my unboxing the other day, and well, here it is Friday, and it's time to come shooting. Loaded up with 10 rounds of Federal HST 124 grain. I've got a 15 round mag loaded up as well, ready to go. We'll go through these mags, run through some 147 grain and some regular ball ammo, just see how it feeds, and then let you know what I think about this. But anyway, let's go ahead and get going. I'm set up about 15 yards away. I got some steel set up, so let's just see how she does. Not too bad. I like the way it handles, better than that 938. Shoots good. I really like this. We'll just make sure it's nice and reliable with all kinds of different ammo. But it shoots well. Definitely getting used to it. I definitely like the grip. I like the way it handles. The recoil feels nice. It's not nearly as snappy as that 938. It's got a little bit more weight to it. Grip feels good in the hand. So far, no complaints. Let's go load up with some 147s and see how she does that. Alright, we're back here. We've got loaded up with Federal HST 147 grain now. Let's go ahead and see how it feeds with that and handles with the 147. I like this 10 round mag. My pinky curls under it just a little bit, but it fits nice with that 10 round. Still feels well. This 15 round mag has a little bit more wobble in it, and you kind of notice it when you're gripping. It does fill the hand, but just something to know. Alright, let's go. Shoots really well. When I did my first mag with that 124, just trying to figure out where that point of aim is and see how all that works. But once you just get used to it, shit, this thing is sweet. Definitely like it. It's right where it shoots exactly like you'd expect it. Very cool, very nice. Well, we made it back from National Forest land, and hopefully you guys like the little shooting portion of the video. I've never posted that stuff before, so got no problem putting it up if you guys enjoy it. We're back with this EDC X9S, the Wilson. Ended up putting about 400 rounds through it this morning. Various defensive rounds. I had the Federal HST 124 grain, HST 147 grain, a couple of different reloads, both high and low power, and some factory full metal jacket. No issues with any of it. I did have one failure to feed completely on me though. When I inserted the magazine, I did it on a closed slide and just didn't seat it fully. So it was sticking out slightly. And second round didn't feed. Either way, fixed it, shot it, had no other problems. So, you know, operator error completely. Can't fault the gun for that. So for this quick little test, it was completely reliable. I got no problems there. As far as accuracy and handling, this thing's sweet. It handles much larger than it is. It has to do, I'm sure, with the sight radius. It is longer sight radius than that P938. I think it's very close to a Glock 19, which I showed in my comparison video. It handles a lot bigger than it is, and it's not snappy like the 938 is. It feels, when you're shooting it, it feels a lot more like a full-size pistol. And again, a lot of that has to do with the weight. This is not a terribly light gun. So this is completely pleasant to shoot. And that's a good thing. You're more likely to get more practice behind it if you enjoy shooting it than if it's kind of miserable and whatever. So, you know, take that for what it's worth. Pretty happy with this. Got no issues with it. I still need to throw a few more rounds through it before I completely call it reliable, good enough for concealed carry. But after this morning, I'm not expecting any issues. I think this will be a pretty solid carry piece. So we'll see how that goes. I guess the big question is it worth it? This little guy, $2,500 or whatever they're charging for it. It's a lot of money. In my case, I wanted something very specific, and there's nothing else other than this one that fits that bill. I wanted something similar in size, grip length to my 938, a little bit longer on the barrel, had a little bit more capacity than that 938, and still in the 1911 platform. If I wanted to go striker fired, I got options. I didn't. So, if you're looking for something very specific, yeah, it's a good gun. It's worth it. It's no problem there. If you're thinking between this and a Glock 43 or 26 or something like that, I'm not gonna tell you to go drop an additional $2,000 on this over a Glock. It doesn't make sense. If you're fine with a striker fire or something like that, go with it. You get the more capacity with them. Typically, they're easier to find those type of options with. SIG makes the 365. It's another good option. So good options are out there, but if you want a 1911 style gun and you want it small for concealed carry, I think this is a fantastic option and you should look at it. So for me, it seems like it's the perfect mix of what I'm looking for. So that's kind of where I'm at on it. After having shot it, would I buy it again? Absolutely. I'm happy with my purchase. Got no question about that, and I'd do it again. It's kind of where I sit on this thing. Anyway, it's kind of where this thing's at. What my thoughts are on it. You see how it shoots, or how I shoot with it. Hopefully you guys got a little bit of use out of this, and we'll do it again another day. Take care.